Let's face the facts. A lot of guys are too afraid to talk to women. They're too afraid to approach them on the street, too afraid to approach them in bars, too afraid to talk to them in class or after class. Guys are typically just too shy when it comes time to this topic. Now, I have an answer for you, but this answer is not going to make you feel good, and it's not going to make you comfortable. I mean, after all, why should it make you comfortable when comfortability is what's gotten you where you are in the first place? Good things are born when you step outside of your comfort zone, and that's what this video is supposed to do, push you outside of your comfort. Now guys, there are tons, like hundreds, thousands of how-to videos when it comes time to dealing with women. How to talk to them, what to say, what to do, how to stand, all of these really good videos on top of that, some really good information. But guys, none of these videos, no matter how good they are, can teach you how to take the first step. I can have the most insightful, most useful, most beneficial information when it comes time to you learning how to get over your shyness, but if you can't take the first step, all that information is useless. It's meaningless. It has no point. So if I had to leave you with one piece of information, one critical piece of information when it comes time to this subject, guys, the information is that repetition is everything. Repetition is king. The more you repeatedly do something, the more comfortable you become, thus the more confident you become. So let's take this example. Let's say you're standing in the middle of Alaska, you're wearing these tiny Speedos, nothing else, no shirt, no shoes, no pants, and you're standing in front of an icy water hole. Now you jump into that water hole. What happens the first time? It sucks. Your body goes into shock, you lock up, you freeze to death, you hate your life. What happens when you jump in the second time? It sucks. Your body goes into shock, you lock up, you freeze to death, you hate your life. What happens when you do it the third time? It sucks. Your body goes into shock, you lock up, you freeze to death, you hate your life. Okay, so what happens the fourth time? It sucks. Your body goes into shock, you lock up, you freeze to death, you hate your life. What happens the fifth time? It sucks. Your body goes into shock, you lock up, you freeze to death, you hate your life. Over and over and over. The 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 100th, 1,000th time, it is going to suck and the same things are going to happen. But what happens over the span of those 100 to 1,000 times is what's most important. That's where the gold lies. Your mind becomes more used to it. You become more comfortable with the situation. You become more confident. You know what to expect. And that translates into self-confidence. It's repetition. Only repetition can get you that. Not doing it every once in a while, not jumping in, once this week, once 2 weeks from now. It's doing it over and over and over. And that is the missing step when it comes time to a lot of your fears about approaching women or being too shy with women. You're not approaching enough. You're not approaching as frequently as you should be. You're doing it whenever it feels good to you, whenever you're in a good mood, or whenever, you feel the stars are aligned and she's looking at you. Guys, that is staying within your comfort zone. Again, I can't teach you how to take the first step. You have to teach yourself, and the only way to teach yourself is by repeatedly doing the action over and over and over. And this applies to everything in life. To get good at anything, it just takes repetition. Now, you can find various ways of how to deal with your shyness, but what I've learned in my personal experience, guys, is you can have all the information in the world. It's not gonna mean a damn thing until you actually start putting it to use repeatedly. That's it. Guys, I know this answer is probably not what you wanted to hear, but it is the hard truth of the matter. You have to be the one to do this. You have to be the one that pushes yourself outside of that limit over and over and over. And guys, I promise you, after a long period of time of doing this, it's gonna be better for you. You're gonna know what to expect. You're gonna know how to deal with the situations better. You're gonna feel more comfortable in your own skin. It's not gonna be like that first time jumping in the Arctic. It's just going to be how you are. Hope this video helps. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you soon. Peace.